What's up, gang? Welcome back to Trenches Politics. Let's get it.
Speak up when I about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. She told me that she loved me, but I knew that she make believe, but this ain't even about it, so let me catch you up to speed. Red target, slaying demons, I'll be quick to put them on that red carpet, TMZ 'em. I could get them taken after one call, Liam Neeson. I was mumbling, now I'm speaking, feds can't ask me if I'm able to.
Trenches, you can come by Trenches. You can come by. It's working now, Trenches. Come back.
I'm Trenches Politics. Shout out to my nigga Trenches Politics. He watched that goddamn show.
Trenches Politics, what it do, bro?
Hey, Trenches.
Trenches, that's my dog. Salute. I like that.
Trenches Politics seen me just trying to join his lab and he ain't asked me.
We're laughing.
I see you, Trenches.
What's up, gang? Welcome back to Trenches Politics TV. We definitely politicking for the trenches. Now, look, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share the video, and set your notifications to catch every live and every video I upload, and just show the channel more support. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Now, look, it looked like your boy Dame Dash has finally answered the $1 million question as he sold his part shares to the Rocafella, to Cameron and Mase. Now, like last week or 2 weeks ago, I think it was like last week, probably, it went viral about the situation about Dame Dash having to sell his part shares to the Rocafella. And after that, Jay-Z had stepped in and offered to pay his shares, but he kind of gave him a low budget offer. But after that, Cameron and Mase went viral about the situation, saying that they wanted to, not pretty much saying, but saying that they was kind of insinuating that they had already bought the share. But before we get into all that, I'm gonna pretty much read to y'all what what Dame Dash has said today when he answered if he was going to sell his stock to Cameron and Mase. Now Dame Dash spoke on Cameron and Mase owning a stock in the Rocafella shares. Dame Dash says it's fun to see himself, Cameron and Mase, in this position of power. Speculation, he's pretty much speculating he sold his Rocafella share to them. He was speculating the whole interview that he sold it to him, but he didn't quite answer if he did or not. But like how the interview ends it up, he pretty much tells you if he's going to do it or not. But Dame Dash is neither confirming or denying that Cameron and Mase are joining the suit of the Rocafella Records after he was ordered by a judge to sell his share in the company to satisfy a six-figure lawsuit judgment. However, he has continued to fuel speculation that the two MCs are at the top of his list when it comes to buyers. He did not shy away from being open to handing over his fellow Harlem natives in a new discussion shared by American New Network. American New Network is a media platform founded and funded by the entrepreneur. The music executive Jay-Z and Kareem Burke launched a hip-hop label in 1994, but have yet since severed their professional ties to one another since the label. What I can say is this is in the very moment they could have it. They might have it, he said. If you remember, about 2 years ago, I was trying to sell my shares at a public auction, and Jay and Big sued me, or had Rocafella Inc. sue me. He said that I was trying to sell all of them shares at once, just so the people knew that if I tried to sell my one share, that they would hit you with a lawsuit, he claimed. Dame Dash further stated that he is ready to move on from Rocafella chapter altogether, and that Cameron and Mase are ideal candidates to steer the company alongside the 444 artist and his longtime business partner and friends, Biggs. I'm just celebrating the fact that I can freely sell it and that I have the option to sell it to Cam and Mase, he said. And I'm not saying that I haven't, he said, added to the speculations about the deal. I'm saying I like to pass the torch to them, and I like what they done and did. They didn't fold. They're from Harlem. We all come up together, and it would be fun to see them running Rocafella shares and inks. Even if like somebody else wants it, I'm gonna lean towards my niggas. It's just fun to see us years later in this sort of position of power that I could just be like, yo, y'all want that? And they answer like, yo, I think I can get that and add value to it, said Dame Dash. The two, it is what it is, host addressed the rumors during the opening of the February 28th episode. If y'all didn't catch any of that, what they said, check it out right here in the next clip. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and share the video out. Check it out.
Y'all are about to get Rocafella from Dame Dash. Is that true?
Straight to it. Is that true? It's actually Ask Cam and Mase today.
Let's just say, Killer, I did for $20. Times who knows how much. Let's just say hypothetically, right?
Yeah, hypothetically.
Oh man.
Hypothetically.
Would that be like
hypothetically, did it happen?
I have a secret. I might want to tell you I've been working on.
Okay. Me too.
You do. But let's just say if I did know something, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to answer that right now, Stat. Hypothetically, it might have happened already. Hypothetically.
Would that be a grandmaster chess move?
I'm just doing business, bro. I'm not here.
Now here goes Dame Dash first clip to what he answered to why he said he will be willing to sell it to Cameron and Mase. Check it out, his next clip.
Yo, he could sell his interest. Those bylaws that you put in 2021 are not applicable. You can't tell that man he can't sell his private property, whether it's to pay a bill or whatever. So now I get to take it to auction like I originally wanted to. And it's like I have an order of protection against Jay and Biggs from trying to put a lawsuit on it. And now I can sell it. Now I have to pay this cat whatever the judgment is. It's under $1 million, but who's trying to sell it for $1 million? So now, it's a good opportunity. And I like Harlem having, keeping it at Harlem, and maybe not. I mean, allegedly.
Yeah, what it said allegedly.
Allegedly.
So that was the first clip to the answer to why he's selling it and why he's going to sell it to Cameron and Mase. And this is the second part of the clip. Get the likes up.
We'll probably sell it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, because it's a pinnacle.
So I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I did it allegedly, but stay tuned. And at the end of the day, of course, it's gonna be fun. It's too funny.
What makes it fun?
Because it's Cam and Mase, and again, not to be on no bitch shit or nothing, but it's like, yo, they just keep hating. So if they don't want me to go and get my money, then y'all could deal with Cam and Mase. Fuck it. Or whoever else buys it. But I think it would be more fun with the cats I grew up with.
Yeah, they gonna give them a harder time, I believe.
No, you trust me, they're making, we've been talking, so they have great marketing. I like their direction that they're talking about going with that asset. They're really talking about taking control, making sure it gets monetized.
Now everybody wants to know, why do they think that it's going to be a checkmate move? Or why did Cameron and Mase say it's like checkmate to, I guess, Jay-Z or to the Rocafella establishment or the Inc. or the records? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much a checkmate or a check move in Dame Dash behalf. Well, I don't know, but it's all type of speculations going around on the internet. But let's hear what Steve Stout had to say. the viral interview that he did the other day with Club Shay Shay. Check out what he had to say.
How did that relationship that was so good sour so fast? He blew it. He had Jay-Z. He had the most important artist of his generation. So what happened with that relationship? Dame's antics. Dame wouldn't change. The way he spoke to people, the way he treated people. He was angry. About what? He was angry because he had a strong perspective about his business philosophy. And if any time a partner of theirs tried to like go around him or meanwhile people weren't going around him, the people around him wanted to meet with other people. Right. People were becoming less beholden to him. He would go off all around the world with cameras and girls and all kinds of crazy shit and then come back flipping out on everybody as if, you know, they were wrong. Yeah. Or like, why'd you guys do all this shit without me?
Having meetings about my artist without calling me?
The people around him wanted to meet with other people. Right. People were becoming less beholden to him, but he was unaware of it. Then he would like, you know, while he was building businesses, which partly he would go off all around the world with cameras and girls and all kinds of crazy shit, and then come back flipping out on everybody as if, you know, they were wrong. Yeah. Or like, why'd you guys do all this shit without me? Like, bro, you didn't build a business that was so operationally tight that you could just go away and come back and shit be the same and all that shit. It wasn't even like that. Jay grew up, you know, Jay wanted more. I think Jay seen Dame's ceiling. I mean, I think that's really what it was. I mean, Jay seen Dame's ceiling. You can't fault a man for wanting to get better. Nah, he wanted more, and everybody wanted more. Dame just had a very particular way of approaching it. He's far from stupid. Right. Very, very smart. Right. Very talented. Ego through the roof. So there was no working with him. Right. No one wanted to work with him. There was no work. As much talent as he has, nobody wanted to work with him. Jimmy Iovine had this line, when the shit gets bigger than the cat, you got to get rid of the cat. Right.
Now, some of that has to be true of what Steve Stout said in that interview during Club Shay Shay, because even Dame Dash had admitted in one of his clips. Check it out right here.
I already know once they see you with me, they're going to come over for you $5 million. That's what happened with Wiz Khalifa, Currency, with Styley, Crit. They were all with me first, and then they took the deal. I ain't mad at none of them.
Y'all all in the same game. 10 years later, y'all gonna still know each other. 20 years later, y'all should still be friends. And for that, it's like, no matter what, y'all don't got to look out for each other.
Did you advise against it?
A lot of them did it behind my back because they were ashamed. What do you think Styley, the most independent grumpy in the world, you know Styley. He's the one that was like, yo, I'm gonna be the most independent, and then he took that deal. I was like, you were just saying you was gonna be independent. And I remember I seen him in the airport 5-6 years later. Was it worth it? Nah. Currency broke my heart. He did that one behind my back. So you gotta look at all the body of work that I have with all these artists are talking about independence.
Right.
And then they go and they sign. You can't be mad. It's an algorithm. You can't sell someone that never had $1 million not to take $1 million.
But a lot of people didn't agree with what Steve Stout was saying about Dame Dash. A lot of people talking about his Cameron and Mase. Check it out, his next clip right here.
I mean, Dame gave a lot of people jobs, regardless of what people say. And him giving you a platform, he gave a lot of people in Harlem jobs.
Oh, absolutely. It's a bunch of people outside of me that are still in prominent positions now. Sherry, she's the president of the Rock Nation Rave. She lived in Dame's building, Dame Dash's building in 1199. And I don't really know exactly how the college thing worked. I don't know if Dame helped her get in college or helped pay for college or whatever it was. I'm not sure about that part, but she came down as an intern. Dame let her be an intern at Rocafella, and she never looked back. You know, she's an intern, then a secretary, then an assistant, then went into corporate. Then I think she's the assistant president at Atlantic Records, so she went over to work with Tom Moskowitz and now she's the president of Rock Nation, and this is like Dame Dash's niece almost. And that's just one example. It's several people who's still working right now. Emmanuel, who's at Atlantic, got hired at Rocafella. It's a lot of executives that's still working right now because of that. Yes.
That's huge. Pause. Yeah, I wanted to know because when I hear stories, I don't really know. So you're my source of information when it comes to this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At that time, I wasn't even listening to music, so there's a lot of stuff I missed out on.
Yeah, we definitely
absolutely.
I was gonna say we definitely have to continue the Ask Cam and Mase because I know there's so many more things people want to know.
I tried to start him, but he was ready.
Yeah.
Oh, because I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You know, like I said, the main question you asked me, and before we get ready to move on, is, and I don't know if it's the main question, but I want to wrap this up in saying this, is that Dame gets perceived the wrong way because his attitude. He's very arrogant, but he's very smart. But the thing about it is, Dame is going to do what works for Dame. And at this point, you got to accept him, either love him or hate him for who he is, because he's not changing. And he's been successful at helping build $100 million companies, not just one, but multiple. And some people never going to see $100 million in their life. So I think he's capable of doing anything in the world, but sometimes, to me, to Cam, the way he presents himself to other people is eternal. He's an acquired taste. Pause.
Yeah, so that's what Cameron and Mase pretty much had to say about Steve Stout. And if you want to know what Dame Dash had to say about the guy, check it out his next clip right here. But make sure you hit the like button.
He's the one that got the lawyer to sue Jay. He's the one that got the lawyer and then be sitting in the room with us. I'm like, yo, what type of time?
Do you know that for a fact?
Yes, ask Un. That's why I be like, yo, how the we with this? He got him the lawyer.
So let me ask you this. So if
ask Un, ask Steve, he got him the lawyer.
So let me ask you a question.
Like, what type of shit is that? This nigga do puff. We don't do that.
Combs was arrested on charges of second-degree assault and criminal mischief in connection with last Thursday's alleged attack on Interscope executive Steve Stout.
That's why I used to call him a rat. I'd be like, yo, you a rat, man. Told. Or a check. I don't respect that.
And what would the response be?
Told on Puff. He got hit in the head with a bottle. Get a fair one. You don't go to court and sue. He tried to put people in jail from our culture. I don't forget none of that shit. He's blank to me. I don't care what he do.
So yeah, there you have it, gang. That's how Dame Dash feels about the guy Steven Stout. So it seems like it's been a lot of built up industry beef that's been circulating in the industry for years, especially through that company, the industry, not the company, but the record company, Rocafella. It seems like it's been some built up stuff that's been going on between them three. The dude Biggs, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and I'm gonna even go as far as throw Cameron in it too, because you see how every time Dame Dash has a problem, he always get Cameron involved. But yeah, so like I said, Dame Dash pretty much jumped around the answer if he's going to give it to him, but he's pretty much saying to the public that he pretty much is leaning forward to giving it some. If he has to sell the share, he's going to lean forward. He's going to lean forward to giving it to somebody that he grew up with, that he knows, like Cameron and Mase. They're from the same background, same neighborhood, and he pretty much knows that he could trust giving it to them. Kind of indirectly saying he can't trust Jay-Z because Jay-Z was supposed to be like his best friend. Jay-Z is like his, but Jay-Z is his kid's godfather, I believe, something like that. But yeah, how could you say that and you just can't work it out with this guy? You can't sit down and have a conversation with this guy about y'all business, especially this is about business, y'all. But once again, if you ain't heard what Dame Dash's answer is to what Cameron and Mase was talking about last week about selling his share to them when it went viral, check it out, his next clip right here. And he tells you the reason why he chooses to sell it to him and if he's going to sell it to him. Hit that like button.
More than likely so they could get the credit for the things that I do. You understand what I mean? So, you know, I set certain businesses up and people want to run off with them. It always happens like that. I think it's a dude trick, but neither here nor there. I'm just celebrating the fact that I can freely sell it, and that I have the option to sell it to Cam and Mase, and I'm not saying that I haven't. I'm saying I like the past pause the torch, and I like what they've done. They didn't fold. Cam and Mase, they from Harlem. We all came up together, and it would be fun to see them running Rocafella Inc.
Yeah.
And you remember there was always that vice president thing?
Yeah, that vice president thing.
I'm Cam, now you could be the CEO.
For real,
and it ain't shit they can say about it.
Not a damn.
Not zero. We have an order of protection, a police escort, that I can sell that shit for whatever I want. They can't stop me. As long as this dickhead pause is paid, Chris. You know what I'm saying? The judgment. And the rest is me. So, but again, even if like somebody else wants it, I'm gonna lean toward my niggas. But again, allegedly.
Yeah,
What would he
allegedly.
do? But it's just fun to see us years later in this sort of position of power that I could just be like, yo, y'all want that? And they could just go get it. Pause. You know what I mean?
So yeah, gang, there you have it. So let me know what you think in the comment section after the video is done. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe. But do y'all think Dame Dash is gonna really sell it to Cameron and Mase? And do y'all think that Jay-Z robbed that man of everything he built? Or do y'all think that Dame Dash is secretly hating on Jay-Z, or Jay-Z is secretly hating on Dame Dash? Excuse me. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Also, do y'all feel like Dame, people are mad because Dame is allegedly selling it to Cameron and Mase? Do y'all feel like Jay-Z is mad because he's selling it to Cameron and Mase? Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of built up pride issues and stuff in the way that I feel like. And also, do y'all feel like it's a pride issue thing going on between them? Because to me, it sounds like it's something that could have been worked out right at the table, especially at the Rocafella table, if they all sat down and just talked about it. But it seems like over the time, through years, pride and build up, and situation with Aaliyah, situation with Money, situation with him apologizing to Nas after the beef records and all this and that. It seems like it's a whole bunch of issues that's causing them to be able to speak together like men at the table. And I would like to know what y'all think, man. But yeah, get in them comment sections. Let me know what y'all think. And just subscribe to the channel and share it. And let me know everything that is going on out there. Because like I said, if these two felt this way about each other so long ago, why was they able to produce so many different classic hits in the beginning, but now they can't even speak at the table? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Dame Dash answered if he's going to sell his shares to the Rocafella to Cameron and Mase, and he pretty much goes around the question, but he pretty much signifies that if he does decide to sell it, he's going to sell it to them because they're from the same background, the same neighborhood. Let me know how you think. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and keep rocking with Trenches Politics, where you definitely politicking from the trenches. I appreciate all y'all love and support. I appreciate y'all. Keep tuning in and tap into my lives and give me your inputs on every situation we talk about. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Let's go.